real quick, just want to go over the Bengals game and just a little quick side notes for the rest of the league here. What a big win for the Bengals. Andy Dalton's coming out party, 5 touchdown passes. What more can I say? Marvin Jones getting it done. Only bad thing I can say is Andy Dalton still missed a few deep balls. The one Sanu was a little over the head, and then this was the beginning of the game. And Cromartie made a great play, but that was a pretty good throw. The other play, and then in the other one he had AJ Green. This one was like way out. But AJ Green once again had to stop to wait for the ball to get there. So if we could just work on that deep ball a little bit. But overall, big game by Andy Dalton. He definitely made some really good throws, though. He's throwing the ball so the guys can make up play on it, and that's all you got to do in the NFL, especially when you get the weapons like he does. What am I worried about the Bengals right now, going forward? I'm going to get all over the place, but all right, let's start going forward. Let's start with just next week, Miami, okay? Don't like that game. I think Miami's going to probably be a 6.5 home dog. 6.5 home dogs have been covering, and it seems like 6.5 road dogs, for the most part, have not. So we'll see what the line is. And then, wasn't Tampa Bay 6.5 home dogs? So I don't even know. It's going to be tough. This is because Miami's got a good defense. That's they're not like giving up 35 points a game. Plus they're going to be at home. We're going to be on the road. But then again, Miami, is it really much of a home field? And down in Miami, are the fans that hardcore? I think especially after you're losing 4 in a row, and they lost to Buffalo at home. So going forward, my only concern is Jay Gruden. I love that hiring. I wanted Marvin Lewis fired and us hired John Gruden at one point. I'm still happy Marvin Lewis is here. I like having some continuity. Obviously, at Pittsburgh, you want to follow that motto, like the Steelers, 3 coaches in 45 years. You know what I mean? And Cincinnati was just all over the place picking coaches. But anyways, yeah, I'm worried about Jay Gruden though, because then who takes over the play calling if Jay Gruden gets hired? And I don't want to look that far. I'm not trying to think that far ahead. Obviously, the day we're trying to hire him, and now he looks like a definite head coach. And if he wants to be the head coach of an NFL team and obviously make some money, I don't know if Mike Brown's gonna be able to pay him. Head coaching money becomes the question there. The only thing is, though, the field looks small right now. I don't know who's going to get fired, I don't know if Carolina is going to fire Ron Rivera, if he's on the hot seat. Not right now, but if they don't make the playoffs, who's going to get fired? Does Chip Kelly walk away from the Eagles and go back to coaching college? I don't know what the situation is. Because I don't see a lot, because most of the coaches are first, second-year coaches, unless the Raiders say, hey, and we're going to fire, I don't think they're going to fire Allen. San Diego just hired Mike McCoy. Andy Reid's not going anywhere. Denver, John Fox. Houston, we have a problem. I think, Gary Kubiak is definitely out the door. He's definitely getting fired. So if he wants to go to Houston, John Gruden wants to coach in Houston, he'll go coach in Houston. Who knows? Jacksonville, I don't think Jacksonville's going to fire what's his face, even though they should. I can't pick I pick this team every time the winner covered the spread. I wish I just bet against them every week. I'd be loaded. But anyways, that's another story. So yeah, anyways, I don't know. I'm trying to think who's going to get fired. Okay, Tampa Bay, if he wants to go back, and that's where he cut his crew off. John Gruden, Greg Schiano is definitely out the door, and so yeah, I think Jay Gruden, might be out the door, man, and that's going to hurt the Bengals, man, because I think he really helps Andy. So it's going to be interesting to see how good Andy Dalton is going forward without Jay Gruden in his corner. Because I think we're losing them, honestly. unless Mike Brown pays some astronomical amount of money to stay and convince them, look, man, we need you. You got a shot here to, do something special. Because obviously he goes, that's the only reason he would want to stay. Because I think we got a 2-3 year window here where we can maybe get to the Super Bowl and win it. So see what happens. I don't know how serious the injury is with Ray Maraluga. That is big. That is big going forward too for the season. If he's out for the season, we really need Ray Maraluga. I personally think he's the heart and soul of that defense. But they did good without him. I mean, the game was pretty much already out of control, though, at that point. So we'll see what happens going forward. Michael Boley's not a bad backup. So we'll see what happens there. Around the league, wow. Flipper Anderson had the record. I used to love Jim Everett, Flipper Anderson. Anyways, for most receiving yards in a game. Wow, what a game by Calvin Johnson. I saw the end of that game. That game was the best game of the week. Hands down. That was an awesome game. Even though I didn't watch most of it, I was just like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there watching the fourth quarter, and they're like, we'll kick the field goal and give him the ball. And boom, Matt Stafford just one play to Calvin Johnson, worked the middle of the field. And then I forget what happened on the other play, but and then they all of a sudden they were at the 30-yard line, and boom. So we'll see what happens here. This is going to be a big game, though, for the Bengals. I wasn't thinking, but we're right there for the home field advantage. And obviously, I want if you're a Bengals fan, you want Kansas City to keep winning, okay? Because if Denver gets in as the wild card, they'll be the 5 seed, right? Hopefully, and then hopefully the 6 seed loses. That means Denver goes to KC. If we grab the 2 seed, we got whatever, New England or probably Indianapolis. So that's what we're going to probably end up playing if we do get the bye, which is no joke. That's going to be a hard game. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Would you rather play Denver? I'll take any. You know what? I'll take any 3 of those teams. I'd rather play Denver or Indianapolis, honestly, than New England at home. Just because of the simple fact New England played us. So I don't know. Maybe Brady could do something about it. I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I don't know the schedule. We got a really tough schedule compared because I think our division's just the toughest. Baltimore's got a good defense. Pittsburgh's got a good defense, and Cleveland's got a really good defense. So I respect good defensive teams, even though I know the rules have adjusted. So who knows? Maybe that don't mean nothing because then again, Pittsburgh and all them those all authority teams have Pittsburgh offense. But then again, look at Indianapolis and New England. I think New England's got a tough schedule, so I think we can maybe out-duel New England. Plus, we beat New England. So if we have the same record, I think we out-edge them. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, the tiebreaker. And then, obviously, with Indianapolis, they got a really cupcake. I mean, Houston looks like they're in trouble. The injuries, they're just riddled. I mean, Houston is done, man. They got the writings of a 3-13, 4-12 team all over them. And then you move around. They got to play Jacksonville one more time, so that's 3 of their games. I know they had the bye week this week. I don't even know if they touched Tennessee yet, Indianapolis. And Tennessee sucks. I mean, they're a mess. I think they suck. So really, I don't know what's going to happen here with Indianapolis. I got to look at the schedule now. I'm getting too curious. I'm sorry to be ranting a little bit. Yeah, a lot of the other games were garbage, though. I thought Washington might pull and they outright win. I put $20 on the money line. I was like, what the hell, take a shot. Maybe I won 100. And it looked good there for a minute. It was 21-7, and then they went away from their game plan. They had a 3-and-out where they didn't run the ball with Alfred Morris or Ray Halou, and I mean, the guy dropped the ball, and at that point, that was the game. Then he shanked a 5-yard punch, Sav Rocca. But anyways, yeah, I mean, Denver was the better team. I just thought I figured I'd take a shot there. They went 3-1 out of conference. Like I said, they're an elite team, 4-0 out of conference plus 3-1. Usually you lose one against them, but then they're an elite team. And like I said, that's why I'm worried with Cincinnati. But then again, we won. We beat Green Bay and we beat Detroit. So it'd be nice if we could. And lost to the Bears. We should beat Minnesota. I don't see that game being a problem. Hopefully Josh Freeman comes in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. In all seriousness, though, I don't see that game probably being a problem. So, try to look at this Indianapolis Colts schedule here. I gotta look at this Colts schedule. I think they play Kansas City though, which kind of sucks, honestly, because you want Kansas City to keep winning. Yeah, oh my God, they get to play the Rams. Oh my God. So they're gonna go at Houston. It's gonna be a night game. I don't know if it's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. This is gonna be the Sunday night game. I mean, both teams will be coming off the bye. I don't know. You know, I mean, I just don't know if the Texans are gonna be able to win. Oh well, hey, wait a minute. Hold on now. I forgot. We play. They're gonna be coming to Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and yeah, they gotta play Kansas City, and then they gotta go at Arizona. Hopefully Carson Palmer can win one for us there, huh? Good old Carson pulling us through. So we'll see what happens from here on out. Still a lot of 8 games left. Still a lot of football, obviously. A ton of football left. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm just really hyped for the Bengals this year. Because I think, you know, maybe, you know, as long as we stay healthy, there's no reason why we shouldn't get the bye week. So now it's on to Miami and Baltimore, and then I think we get the bye week. So two games I want us to win. And we should win. We come off the Thursday night. We're going to be rested, so we should beat Baltimore. Keep this winning streak going. Get these 2 more wins in the column. And hopefully we go into the bye up 1 on New England and Indianapolis, controlling our own destiny for the first round bye. How would you like it? How you like that, baby? So definitely win these next 2's big. All right, guys. Until then, I'll do a little breakdown of. We'll do the Bengals-Miami matchup next week. Gonna be an interesting game. All right, guys. Take it easy. And who they think they're gonna beat them? I butchered. Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? No.